Hallo zusammen, was geht? Wir gucken uns heute NiceGuys Heartless Females an, ne? Denn wie wir alle wissen, Frauen sind natürlich immer herzlos. Oder wie richten meine Herren? Nein, das ist natürlich Quatsch, aber ja, Frauen sind natürlich immer ein schwieriges Thema, ne? Immer Krise. Und das haben die Philosophen, ja, von NiceGuys auch erkannt, ja, dass Frauen immer sehr problematisch sind. Deswegen werden sie uns jetzt erzählen, was da los war. Oh Gott. Also das ist von The Click. Ich kenne die Person bereits, fand die wohl schon mal davor gut. Ich weiß nicht, ob es in einem Reaction oder so. Aber wir schauen einfach mal rein, was da passiert, okay? Los geht's. Das ist nur für Entertainment. Ich dachte, wir reden jetzt hier über Philosophen. Das ist ja scheiße.
Oh my
Egal.
god, little chunk emotional support demon, I cannot believe you are single. You are such a nice guy.
Oh mein Gott, ist jetzt schon unangenehm.
Well, good evening, buddies, lasses, and welcome to the click. You smell absolutely astounding today, and don't let
Das stimmt, ich war gerade baden. Ich riech voll gut.
anyone else tell you otherwise. Romance is dead. Ho, 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 ho. It's so dead, baby. And that is why today we're looking at r/nice guys. Enjoy.
Ich glaube, Romance ist nicht dead. Ich glaube, Romance ist immer noch da. Wenn man sie jetzt besser und zeitpassender verpackt. Das ist übrigens das verfluchteste Still-Image, was ich je gesehen habe. Heilige Scheiße.
Okay, don't fret. I don't believe romance is actually dead. We're just gonna look at the types of romance
schon
that
sagen.
deserves to die a horrible, painful
Schon sagen.
death. Playing gay women too. Yeah, you have awakened my attention. I don't know how could a woman be this captivating.
Boah, so. Leute, ich kann das nicht mehr. Wir sind nicht mal eine Minute drin und ich sterbe von Cringe, Alter. Boah, und Leute schreiben das halt wirklich einfach Frauen, denken, das wird safe funktionieren. Die haben einfach zu viel Anime geguckt. Ich weiß auch nicht, Digga. Was soll das denn, Mann?
I'm struggling. I better not get ahead of myself. Restraints.
Das ist das Schlimmste, wenn sie einen inneren Monolog haben, aber in dieser DM. Boah, Leute, ich kotz gleich.
And closes DM until further interest from the recipient. No offense, buddy, but if your mental health is so bad, you need to study.
Was ist das ehrenlos? Wenn deine Mental Health so schlecht ist, dass du über Text stuttern musst, dann bist du verloren. Oh, wenn du anfängst so zu roleplay und die andere Person hat so gar keinen Bock da drauf.
For text, I think you need to rearrange some ducks before trying to get into a relationship. But my Discord kitten, Daddy's only stuttering because he's so captivated
Oh Gott.
by your story. I think something inside of me, deep down inside of me, decided to read stuff like this for a living because I secretly hate myself. The truth is,
kann
bad
sein.
boys get a virgin, nice guys get the leftovers. Let that sting. Bad boys get her youth, nice guys get her history. Bad boys get her moans, nice guys get her complaints. Bad boy get her unprotected, nice guys get her on birth control with the 3-year plan. Bad boys get her, I'd do anything for you, nice guys get her, I don't feel like it tonight. Bad boys get her.
Bruder, wie lang geht die Scheiße denn noch, Alter? Ja, natürlich, ne? Nur die Bad Boys bekommt die Ladies, ganz normal, ne? Kann ich aus Erfahrung auch sprechen. Geht ganz easy, Leute. Ne? Mal einfach ein Arschloch sein, dann ist das kein Problem. Oh mein Gott. Also ich persönlich, als Mensch, der sich sowohl Frauen als auch Männern angezogen fühlt, muss aber gestehen, das ist natürlich nur meine Erfahrung, das ist ja nicht für jeden so, aber wenn jemand nur so nett ist, so richtig toxic nett, also so, dass die Person wirklich sich bemüht, die netteste Person der Welt zu sein und nicht einmal ein Arschloch ist oder nicht einmal was Gehässiges sagt oder so, fühle ich mich nicht so angezogen. So, da fühlt es sich nicht so an, als wären wir auf der gleichen Wellenlänge. Wenn jemand immer sagt, du bist der Beste und du bist der Geilste und alles ist toll und ja, habe ich direkt keinen Bock, egal ob Frau oder Mann. Deswegen, ja, ich weiß nicht. So, natürlich braucht man eine gewisse Höflichkeit zu 100%. Aber wenn das nur so ist, also wenn wir das reduzieren auf Nice Guys sind nur komplett nett und Bad Boys sind nur komplett scheiße, ist halt beides Kacke. Aber dann würde ich doch eher zu den Bad Boys tendieren, weil sich das ehrlicher anfühlt. Wisst ihr, wie ich meine?
19, reckless and raw. Nice guys get her at 29, guarded and used.
Oh mein Gott, Digga. Ja, wenn Frauen geused sind, ist natürlich disgusting. Ne? Das geht natürlich gar nicht. Fuck my life, Alter.
Actually sat down on a Saturday and spent their free time writing this. Anyway, bad boys get her with no standards. Nice guys get her with a list of demands.
Das hört auch einfach nicht auf, ne?
And they say poetry is dead.
Poetry is dead.
She rode with him for the rush. She settles with you for the resources. You know, back when I was in school, we used to read like poems and literature from like old classic Swedish authors, like Strindberg, for example, and shit like that. I just imagine kids in like a couple of 100 years from now are gonna be like, all right, Timmy, we could bring out your little school book and we're gonna read this poem about this red pill bullshit from the historic year of 2026. I apologize to future school kids. Oh my, it keeps going. What a treat. She gave him her body for free. She makes you earn her time with money. She posted him on Maine. She hides you in her story. You are not the prize. You're the consolation trophy after she lost the game. She was a girl for him. She's a businesswoman with you. The bad boys got her to submit. You get her to sign a prenup. This wild poem also paints a pretty wild pictures of relationships or women in general. Like, she's either a cold-hearted businesswoman who doesn't care about you at all and is only with you for your money, or she's like a submissive 19-year-old and the whole point for you is to get her to be submissive and have no agency of her own, because that's when you...
So, das Problem an der ganzen Sache ist halt die Sicht der Menschen auf andere Menschen. Das klingt vielleicht sehr einfach, aber... Guck, es ist halt nicht alles schwarz und weiß. So, Menschen sind ja auch nicht alle gleich und keine Ahnung. Du kannst ja nicht einfach alle Frauen, weißt du, guck, wir Menschen haben sehr viele Ähnlichkeiten, haben aber doch durchaus einiges an Individualität. Du kannst doch nicht einfach die Hälfte der menschlichen Bevölkerung der Welt, Frauen, in eine einzige Schublade wichsen. Das funktioniert nicht, Bruder. Das geht nicht. Genauso wie du das mit den Männern ja auch nicht machen kannst. Also, das Einzige, was ich hier lese, ist ein frustrierter 12-Jähriger. So. Weil seine Freundin Bexy, ja, lieber mit Max aus der 5B ausgeht, als mit ihm. Das lese ich da raus. Das ist das Einzige, Digga.
One, because otherwise she's just a cold businesswoman. Like, this is such a dark idea of what relationships are supposed to be like. It's either controlling or abusive.
Ja, entweder sind Frauen natürlich mega die Bitch oder mega die Businesswoman. Anders geht's auch nicht, ne? Nee, Frauen können auch nicht anders sein, das stimmt schon, ja.
Or it's only for materialistic reasons. These people need to touch grass. So stop asking, why am I always the nice guy? Because nice is what she wants after chaos broke her. Be dangerous, be driven, be undeniable, or be disposed.
Wie wär's denn, jetzt eine wilde Idee, wie wär's denn, wenn du einfach dein Maul hältst, ja, und einfach machst, was zum Fick du auch willst. Unabhängig davon, was Leute so von dir halten. Und wenn sie dich gut finden, finden sie dich gut, und wenn nicht, dann nicht. Wie wär's, wenn du einfach nur so lebst, wie du möchtest und nicht nur, um deinen Penis nass zu bekommen, du Arschloch. Boah.
Also, you're telling men that they should be someone who breaks women? That's the takeaway in this text? Alright, goody. Nice guys don't finish last. They finish raising another man's legacy. I don't know, man. If you spend your free time writing these weird little texts about, like, fantasizing how you shouldn't be a nice guy, and the goal of your life is to romantically traumatize women, I'm not so sure if you're that much of a nice guy. Maybe you're getting rejected because you're not actually nice in the first place, because a nice person would probably not write something like this.
Das ist auch so ein Ding. Wir Menschen denken immer von uns selber, oder meistens von uns selber, dass wir das Richtige tun. Dass wir die Guten in der Geschichte sind, weil das ist unsere Geschichte, unsere individuelle Lebensgeschichte, die wir jetzt erleben. So, jeder ist der Main Character für sich selbst. Und deswegen denken wir natürlich, oh ja, klar bin ich nett, klar bin ich gut. So, klar bin ich eine nette Person. Und dann macht es einen manchmal blind dafür, dass man vielleicht doch einfach ein Arschloch ist. Das passiert. Menschen sind nicht einfach nur gut oder böse, die sind beides. Mal mehr das eine, mal mehr das andere.
Nice guys, after 5 minutes of treating women like human beings, it ain't gonna suck itself.
When playing games on PCs,
Das ist auch so ein typisches Meme, so. Mann ist wirklich für 2 Sekunden nett zu einer Frau.
Oh,
direkt Sex.
SpongeBob, you
100%
little
sofort.
Sigma Rizzler. I love your skirt. It highlights your best ass. Stop it, Roth, or I am reporting you to HR, perv. Did women ruin the workplace? By Ross? Maybe men like this give rude compliments out of spite, since they never receive any nice compliments from women in their entire lives. Maybe you should try throwing him a compliment and then bam! He might respect you as a human. Worth a shot at least.
Also, vielleicht sollte man einfach allgemein einen gewissen Grundrespekt haben zu Leuten, die man nicht so gut kennt. Wie wär's denn damit tatsächlich? So, nicht, dass man die komplett so 1000% respektiert, weil das muss man sich auch verdienen, aber vielleicht ein gesunder Grundrespekt, dass man die nicht einfach sexualisiert oder reduziert, sondern einfach direkt wie einen normalen Menschen behandelt. Wie wär's damit? Ist eine verrückte Idee auch, aber könnte ja sein. Aber Little Bro ist da was auf dem Weg, ne, weil es ist tatsächlich so, dass Männer viel weniger Komplimente bekommen als Frauen. Also, wenn ihr jetzt ein Mann seid und euch das hier anguckt, ne, individuell diesmal nur für die Männer. Ihr seht heute wunderschön aus. So.
This guy wasn't always like this. He was conditioned.
Und bei jedem Kompliment war das gelogen, weil ich euch nicht sehe. Aber ey, das hat sich kurz gut angefühlt, oder?
By cruelty. Hey, you think someone is being creepy towards you? Have you tried enabling their creepy behavior more to get them to stop? That's a great idea. I think someone in the comments might be projecting a little bit. Here's the thing, even if you feel hurt by something, that doesn't make it right for you to hurt others. Etiquette for the gentleman. Chasing a girl worth chasing is more important than any rules that might tell you to stop. Restraining order. Oh, my sweetling. My love is above the law. There isn't a system in the world that will stop me from pursuing you, McQueen. This is exactly...
Aber er hat schon eine sexy Stimme, das muss man ihn lassen.
What happens to majority of modern women? They threw away nice guys who offer a good future, safety and commitment. They call them boring, not passionate, predictable, etc. And then these women chase bad boy guys, seeing their fake flashiness and show-off passion. These guys don't offer any future commitment, they just offer a temporary fun with no responsibility, unlike the people running No Simp Zone on Facebook.
No
that shows
Simp
so
Zone,
much promise
crazy.
about future stability. Girl had to cut.
Wisst ihr, was manchmal sehr süß ist? Wenn du so alte Menschen siehst, also so ein altes Pärchen, die sind verheiratet oder so, und die sind so krass verliebt noch und die simpen füreinander so richtig hart, aber die ganze Zeit. Das finde ich irgendwie sehr süß bei alten Leuten. Ich weiß nicht, weil die haben so vielleicht schon 30 Jahre zusammen gelebt oder so und so deren Leidenschaft ist immer noch da. Wisst ihr, wie ich meine? Das ist irgendwie sehr schön.
Him off. He was too boring. Always talking about stocks and credit. Just close to my first duplex. Slay King. Anyway, now she's sharing a twin mattress with a grown man who yell at the game and ask her for gas money. And also smoking weed with the baby. I mean, to be honest, the baby looks pretty mellowed out, not gonna lie. For better or worse. I think this post just so beautifully shows that thing I always say about the internet taking like small nuggets of reality and then painting it completely black and white in this like really weird online context. For example, are there people like this? Yeah, probably. I mean, I think all of us have had 1 or 2 bad dating experiences, right? But then they go on to say, happens to a majority of modern women. So like more than 50% of women.
Ja, da hat die alle gefragt tatsächlich, ja. Alle sind in dieser Situation, 100%.
Are like this. You know, that's what's so weird. If you had a post that was like, oh yeah, here are a couple of like red flags to look out for in dating because, you know, you're gonna encounter a couple of bad apples if you go out and date, most likely. You know, that would be fine. But now it's like, everyone is like this. Bruh. I mean, I do appreciate the AI-generated weed baby, to be honest. That really adds to the quality of this post. How do I manipulate two people to hate each other? So my crush likes this other guy. He likes her too. But the girl only sees me as a friend. I want to secretly get the two of them to hate each other so I can get her. They aren't dating yet, but I want to prevent it from happening. Lol, what a nice guy you are. I'm sure she is going to love you. I am nice in person. I am just pissed off now because I know she will never see this.
Denn, ne, ist natürlich auch sehr nett, die Person, die man liebt, ne, so zu manipulieren und ihre eigenen Entscheidungen abzusprechen. Das ist natürlich sehr, sehr, sehr nett auch, sehr freundlich auch, ne, also, auf jeden Fall ein nice guy, ich bin beeindruckt.
Oh, so you're just openly admitting to being nice to her face, but a completely backstabbing vermin when she's not looking. That is not being nice. That is being fake, with the hopes that you're gonna get something out of it.
Ja, wir alle sind ein bisschen fake, aber das ist schon ganz schön krass.
What is this self-awareness? You can't make this shit up, man. You know, your comment pissed me the f*** off. I thought dark thoughts about you. I am not gonna get into detail, but they would terrify you. I am a 6-foot-tall, 210-pound bodybuilder in real life. You think you can say shit like that because this is the internet. I mean, yeah, you're also saying weird shit because it's the internet. Is this how you talk to people face to face?
Wirklich so, ey. Oh, Leute, ey. Kann das alles nicht mehr.
Huh? If we were in the same room, you would be screwed. And don't even try fantasizing about the dark thoughts I thought about you because you would be so scared. But I like to think I'm a good guy. Just basically threatening people that you would murder them if you met them in a dark alley. But trust me, I'm a good guy. I just believe that I should have the right to, you know, murder people in dark alleyways because I don't like their comments on the internet. The true traits of a good guy.
Was natürlich wahr.
But I like to think I'm a good guy, so I know better. But your deletion of your comment is not an apology. This is often cruel and vicious world where men often feel like they have no purpose or value. And for you to think you can just target a sore spot of men like that really boils my blood. You're targeting a man's pain and loneliness when you make comments like that.
Ich will euch mal ein bisschen was über menschliche Konflikte erzählen, die verbal sind. Wenn du dafür gesorgt hast, dass die andere Seite viel über dich denkt, so wie dieser Kerl fantasiert über irgendwelche Gedanken und so, dann hast du eigentlich schon gewonnen, weil du bist im Kopf dieser Person. Jetzt, der gehört dir. So, kannst machen, was du willst, gefühlt. Man kann sich versöhnen, man kann ihn noch mehr anpissen und diese Person wird keine Ruhe bekommen. Es wird die ganze Zeit in deren Schädel hämmern. So, das ist eigentlich schon so, weil die Person schon mit körperlicher Verletzlichkeit droht. Ich meine, das ist schon ein Zeichen, dass man wirklich komplett verloren hat, ne? Dass man schon komplett am Arsch ist. Also, psychologisch ist die Person sowas von verloren. Jetzt in dieser verbalen Auseinandersetzung, logischerweise.
Okay, to be fair, I don't know what the original comment was like, okay? Maybe the person did leave a nasty comment about something, you know? But also, any sort of moral high-horsing about it is kinda nullified by the fact that you send people low-key death threats in DMs. Okay? You made me feel uncomfortable. I didn't like the fact the barman told me I was a lucky guy for being out with you. Next time you need to tone down the hair, makeup, and clothing. I am not the lucky one. You are the lucky one. And that needs to be remembered. Plus the way you insisted on paying for half of the meal in front of the waiting staff made me look so bad. Was there any need? They're going to think I can't afford to take an average girl out for a
Oder, das muss doch Ragebait sein. So können Menschen doch nicht leben, oder? Das muss Ragebait sein. Leute, zu 1000%, das muss Ragebait sein, Alter.
meal. Oh my
Das
fucking god!
muss Ragebait
Is there
sein.
anything this dude is not insecure about?
Ja.
What? You know, normally when you have insecure people being weird and stuff about looks or whatever, it's usually like, oh, are you wearing makeup and stuff for like a girl's night out? Who are you trying to impress? Other men? You know, that kind of insecurity. But now it's like, you can't even look hot when it's the two of us. out on a date. Because if someone just like, oh, you're a lucky guy, and it's like, oh my god, do they mean that they are hotter than I am? You need to look uglier on purpose when we're out on dates so people tell you that you're the lucky one. Look ugly for me, ugly! And at the same time, I also just know the opposite would also have been a problem, right? If you show up with hair like a bird's nest and sweatpants stuff, and be like, oh, why aren't you making an effort for me? Am I not good enough for you? And then that would have been a source of insecurity.
Man kann es den Wichser nicht recht machen, ne? Das ist schlimm.
You can't fix this kind of insecurity with practical action. It's a they problem. It is not me. It's you. All right, here we got some Facebook dating advice for my fellow men. So let's strap in and strap on, shall we?
Sehr gut.
Keep being a nice guy, chasing women, seeing them as the prize, and you'll forever chow tired.
Eine Sache, ne? Egal, ob ihr Woman oder Man chased, diese Person ist nicht der Prize. Ja? Das ist eine falsche Sichtweise. So. Sie ist nicht der Preis. Sie ist ein menschliches Wesen. Der Preis ist eine mögliche gemeinsame Zukunft. Das ist der Preis. Das ist das Ziel.
That has been panel beaten by bad boy after bad boy while you were busy chasing the prize like a worthless idiot instead of valuing yourself. I mean, okay, despite the horrific wording, you know, pursue people that are also interested in you back, I suppose, is a more sane way to explain this kind of stuff. Anyway, next piece of advice. A nice guy have forever been and will always finish last.
Natürlich.
They never get to experience pussy while it's still fresh and tight.
Oh mein
Okay,
Gott.
but I also don't think like a respectful gentleman writes about his dating prospects on Facebook in this manner. Okay? They are the ones that get pussy when it has released 3 heads and has been stitched several times after birth when a large number of men no longer prefer it. You're just ranting about people's privates on Facebook. What about this makes you a nice guy? But since you're a nice guy with a good heart, go on, be a real man, and chase the prize. Is this what, like, your old high school friends are up to? You know, those people that you have no idea whatever happened to them, and you're like, oh, I wonder what they're up to, and you click on their Facebook, and this is the kind of stuff you see. I get the vibe. This is that sort of thing, you know? What's up?
Not much. A little housework before bed.
Any weekend plans?
I'll probably just stay in. Think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold.
Oh, that's too bad. I had car show tickets. I hope you would want to go.
Yeah, that's totally too bad. Count me in for next time.
Okay, cool. If you can't go out this weekend, I could come over and give you a massage.
I just want to be upfront with you, and I am sorry if I'm misleading the vibe. I just want to be clear, I am only looking to be friends. I've had a lot going on in my personal life, and it's just not a good time for me to get into a new relationship. But I am looking forward to hanging out as friends. You are super cool.
Das ist doch nett. Das ist doch freundlich. Die andere Person wird jetzt bestimmt nicht absolut furchtbar wie das schlimmste Wesen, das hier gelebt hat, reagieren, oder? Das wird bestimmt jetzt nicht richtig scheiße, oder?
No, it's fine, I get it. The nicer you are to a woman, the worse she treats you. It's okay. It's not just you. Huh? Huh? Whenever I take time to actually get to know a woman, I'm vulnerable. She just doesn't want anything to do with me. I am the giving tree. I give until there's nothing left and the takers move on. I wasn't asking for much, you know. The giving tree that keeps giving on giving. I mean, to be honest, you offered like a pair of show tickets, which is nice, and you're asking for a relationship in return. The thing you're asking for is actually more than what you're giving.
Handelsangebot.
I'm not saying that you should buy someone 10,000 show tickets to, like, you know, earn their relationship or whatever. But, you know, you haven't actually done that much for this person. And if they are not interested in a romantic relationship, then you should be able to just respect that as an adult and move on, you know, to pursue the next person who might be interested in you. Yeah. Maybe spending time with me is too much to ask. Idek no more. Never mind, don't respond.
Whoa, I don't even know what you're talking about. I said I would go to the show and I want to be friends. I am not just looking for any romantic relationship. It's not anything to do with you.
Not anything to do with me? Sure, never is, I get it. Why would I want to go with you if you aren't looking for a relationship? I never said I wanted a relationship but the way, just something out of it for me. What are you talking? Okay, so you don't want a relationship, but you're expecting her to what? Sleep with you because you went to a show together as friends?
Ja, denn natürlich, es ist natürlich auch so, Frauen und Männer können nicht einfach nur Freunde sein. Ja, das geht natürlich nicht. Das ist natürlich nicht möglich, da muss immer gefickt werden, weil Frauen und Männer passen ja zusammen. Naja, es geht natürlich nicht, dass sie einfach nur Freunde sind. Das ist natürlich nicht möglich, ja. Das geht selbstverständlich nicht. Einfach nicht kompatibel. Ganz normale Gedanken.
That's what you're angry about, and if you don't get that, you get mad? But that's just too much to ask, I get it. I'm just the type who perpetually gives and shouldn't expect anything back. I mean, you did offer to give something to a friend, but the thing you're expecting in return is something very personal, romantic, and intimate that they may not want to give to everyone.
Nee, die muss sich bitte verstellen, die Frau. Ja, die muss sich bitte verstellen, so tun als ab. Weil das wäre das Richtige zu tun. Ne? Also ihm einfach auch ein bisschen Hoffnung geben, ne? Vielleicht ein bisschen fummeln. Einfach, auch wenn sie das überhaupt nicht will, ne? Das ist natürlich die komischen Showtickets, das ist das natürlich wert. Ja.
That should be pretty normal. You know, when I take out my friends, for example, people who are friends, and I'm like, hey, bro, let me buy you a beer. What I'm expecting is that maybe they buy me a beer next time we're out. You know, that's the kind of give and take in these kind of situations. Or
Ich dachte, man expected immer einen Blowjob. Hä? Ich verstehe das nicht.
if this is a, relationship, friendship that you're looking for, maybe, she buys tickets for the next thing y'all go to or whatever. That's the kind of give and take you're expecting in a friendship. What you're pushing for here is something completely different, and you're also trying to be very manipulative and guilt-trippy about it. Don't worry about my feelings. Hello? When you realize how bad you f***ed up, don't bother trying my back.
Bruder, wirklich, keiner macht sich Gedanken über deine Gefühle, wenn du ein Arschloch bist. Das ist ja wirklich so.
Hashtag blocked. Peace out. Man, I'm almost a bit jealous. I wish my trash bags were this good at taking themselves out.
Hey, I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, but I don't think we get along that well. You never really came off your phone and constantly ignored me when I asked you about things. I would suggest socializing on a date rather than ignoring them. Overall, you seem like a nice person, but I think I caught you at the wrong moment, and I hope you find somebody else. Have a nice day.
Okay, number one, I never ignored you. Sure, I'd be on my phone, but I was texting my friend since he was curious where I was at, actually. And maybe next time you start going on and on about your day, maybe think about how boring it could be for the other person. I'm a nice guy, you know? Okay.
Natürlich.
Such a nice guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is rude as hell, but even like giving it the benefit of the doubt, if you genuinely feel like this, it's not like you should say it this way to a person, but if you're genuinely this annoyed or whatever when someone tells you about their day, when you are there to socialize with them and catch up and see if you vibe or whatever, then they're probably not right for you. Why are you so upset if you were this disinterested in the person in the first place? I've never had anyone as rude and egotistical as you talk back to me like this. Have some respect. Number two, I think you lied about only dating 2 people. With your body and looks, I highly doubt you ain't a sloot. Don't even try to lie to me, you. I paid for the meal and drove you back, yet you didn't give me anything at all, not even a kiss. I won't have a nice day because you ruined it for me.
We split the bill.
Oh mein Gott.
Tried to guilt him about paying for her, but he didn't even pay for her.
Das macht's ja noch
And you
besser.
didn't make any actions that implied you actually liked me. Plus, you ignored me. You are not a nice guy.
It's always the women who think they have actual worth. You think you're so much better than me just because you have a job. You think you're better than me because you shower?
Oh mein Gott.
All right, buddy, calm down. You're a worthless woman and feminist.
Cool, feminist.
Thought trying a feminist wouldn't be so bad. I could break you, make it fun for me, but I've never had a worse date. But you're such a nice guy, right?
Er ist so ein nice guy, würde sie sogar breaken. Das ist so nett von dem,
in
ne?
my basement. But instead I chose to be a nice guy. And look where that took me. Next time you go on about blorp successful, spelt how wrong, maybe think about how it can make a high-value male feel bad. And try being a lesbian, you sloot.
I gave up being formal here, and honestly, it was funny to annoy him. Hell yeah, gay city, here I come.
You're a lesbian. Even worse, have fun.
I will.
You lost a nice guy, by the
Oh,
way.
geil.
I could have given you my life.
Das war, glaube ich, am meisten Spaß. Einfach die Leute so richtig provozieren und abfangen noch. Im Nachhinein, wenn sie so scheiße sind. Ich verstehe ein bisschen diese Trolle im Internet, muss ich gestehen. Manchmal macht es aber Spaß.
You stink.
Und wenn du halt nur ein Arschloch vor dir hast, ja, mein Gott. Wobei, das natürlich immer Definitionssache ist, ne?
No social skills and no job. I would much rather date the woman. Thanks.
Mit den neuen Kategorien.
Das ist nachvollziehbar. Das ist nachvollziehbar. Ja, wieso sind Menschen so ekelhaft, Leute? Wieso denken alle, wir sind die Besten und Nettesten und Nicesten und dann machen sie nur Scheiße.
There is something
Wenigstens
so
er hat Spaß.
beautifully consistent about
Ja,
how
war auch
people
Spaß.
listen.
Das ist schon
Like, he
witzig.
has this massive wall of text when he's basically like repeatedly insulting her, like, you're boring, you're a liar, I bet your body count is you didn't give anything back, you ruined my day, and so on and so forth. And then just like a couple of minutes later, it's like, you lost a nice guy. Do you
Das ist so
read your
witzig.
texts before sending them? Start talking to a girl, gain her trust, become her best friend. Become her best friend? Oh no, this wasn't part of the plan. I don't bother
nein.
with friendships. What is...
Ich will nicht freundlich sein, nur ficken. Hä? Wo ist Problem? Manche Menschen sind so lost einfach in ihrem Leben, Digga.
That's for gays. I want every version of you. I have like so many inappropriate things going across my head. You're beautiful, and I am lucky to have your attention. I love what you look like. Your tongue. I want it. Just to be transparent and honest, I also don't do hookups or like doing things on the first date or doing dirty texting like this early into talking. Okay, why do you feel like you need to say that? Did I do something to make you feel that way?
Nein. Nur, dass du sie willst und ihre Zunge willst und so. Das ist ganz normal tatsächlich. Ne? Das wäre überhaupt nicht so, diese Richtung. Auf gar keinen Fall. Ne? So. Ich weiß auch nicht, wie sie darauf kommt tatsächlich.
Generally, when people say poo like that, something made them feel that way.
This and saying you want my tongue? Like, did he have to ask? It's like, it's 2 messages up.
Oh
I
my
don't feel
God.
like I've been rude or inappropriate to you at all.
No,
oh,
gar
alright
nicht.
then. Lol, I can't win here.
All because I said I wasn't available to do this kind of stuff the first day of texting.
I wasn't trying to talk naughty to you at all, but
But you did that.
Er hat richtig probiert. Nee, das ist ganz normale Konversation, ne? Ich sag das zu meinen Friends auch immer so. Ich will deren Zunge und so, ich will die haben, hab so viel schon den Gedanken. Es ist alles so freundschaftlich gemeint. Mein Gott, ey.
what is this gaslighting bullshit? Gaslighting doesn't work when everything is in text. I wasn't dirty texting in any capacity. I am 38 years old.
Oh, Bruder.
That doesn't do anything for me at all. Scroll up like 5 messages and you kind of answer your own question there, don't you? I am very much so an in-person type of individual. I am not a digital person. I hate texting. I absolutely was not trying to be inappropriate with you in
Da verdickst du da aber ganz schön viel.
any capacity.
You said you were having a lot of inappropriate thoughts and you wanted my tongue. That is very intimate.
I wouldn't smaxt with you even if it was year 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I won't say anything else again. I swear. I will be vanilla and I will be typical white boy.
Oh
I will
mein
not say another
Gott,
freaking thing
Digga.
ever
Mit jeder Nachricht wird's einfach schlimmer und schlimmer und schlimmer.
again. Your pictures were splendid. Absolutely superb. Heavens forbid me ever have a cross thought other than something pure. He picks the weirdest words, man. I
Da ist bestimmt jemand, der sich für so einen richtigen Poeten hält.
will keep all comments to myself moving forward. I'm adapting to all your rules. I do not live my life with a single rule. I am not used to rules because he's such a bad boy. But he's also a nice guy.
Richtiger Bad
Also a nice
Boy.
guy, but bad boy. And bad nice guy. Bad,
ja.
nice bad guy.
Nice, bad, nice guy.
I am not used to not being able to say what's on my mind or biting my tongue or worrying about who I offend or whose feelings I hurt. I am not used to any of this poo.
I don't have rules for you to adapt to. It seems like you're unsure how to handle boundaries when someone sets them.
I thought I was doing a
Dass die Frau überhaupt noch antwortet, ist crazy übrigens. Dass diese Person wirklich sich denkt, boah, Digga, ich bin jetzt noch so nett und ich rede noch mit dieser Person, obwohl sie ja wirklich die größte Lunatic-Scheiße der Welt verzapft, ist crazy, ehrlich gesagt.
really good job of like not trying to come across like I'm trying to be with you because I genuinely haven't had that freaking whole thought.
But you just said you had inappropriate thoughts about them and you were thinking about their body parts and
Ja,
stuff.
5
What does
Messages
that mean
drüber.
then? If it doesn't mean that.
I am not used to boundaries.
Ja,
I'm sorry,
glaub ich.
girl. I don't do boundaries. You know, I'm a nice guy, but
Oh
boundaries
mein Gott.
just ain't my vibe.
I am feral. Like the actor? I think he means feral, like an animal. I think
Rawr.
That's what he actually means.
I am rar. I literally do anything I want every day in my life. I have never lived my life where other people have told me what to do, how to do it. No, you cannot talk to them on the phone. No, you cannot say the inappropriate line or they're not available to talk on the phone for 5 more days. No, they can't hang out for 13 and a half more days. No, they don't want to talk to you on the drive home to get their kid. No, they don't want to talk to you at bedtime when you send me freaking half-naked pics, smexy pics, and everything else in between.
Ich glaube, ich verstehe, warum die Leute um ihn herum keine Lust haben, Zeit mit ihm zu verbringen. Ich habe da so eine Ahnung.
And then you think I'm trying to nautilize you, or do you? Facepalm emoji. I am learning here. I'm trying to figure out how y'all date and poo, and it's all messed up. I've literally messed with 3 adults in 12 years. Lol, I'm not a professional dater. Sorry, I genuinely forgot how sensitive the world is nowadays. It was not like this 12 years ago, so I'm trying to conform to the new sensitivity habits of the younger generation. What do you mean, of the are you not dating people your age, or what the fuck do you mean, man?
God,
the woke culture. Here we go, baby.
Ja, jetzt geht's ab.
Walk on eggshells because everyone's offended, or they think you want something you don't. Lol. I'm trying to get used.
Der ist natürlich überhaupt nicht offended oder butthurt oder so. Nein, das ist ganz normal, ne? Der verhält sich auch ganz vernünftig auch.
To it. I'm not used to it. I do not fit into this scene. I wasn't made to be single at all. I'm a relationship type of person. All this is getting to know people and is awkward as fuck for me because I don't know what I'm allowed to say, because I've spent my whole life saying whatever the fuck I want to say.
Bro, der öffnet einfach sein Herz, da kommt alles raus, Digga. Und alles ist scheiße.
So I guess I have just to keep my mouth shut and smile. Hello. I hate that your reads are off. I don't know if you got this. I'm just sitting here by the phone watching the screen waiting for you to write back. I'm not sure if you're awake or what. Are you still a beautiful girl? This is...
Endlich hört die Frau auf zu antworten. Ey, endlich.
Week. I wanted to finish this conversation. I do like you. I just don't know what I'm doing. Not used to this kind of stuff at all. Well, now wide awake, pissed off at myself for making you feel like that I wanted to do you. That's genuinely not the case at all. I'm genuinely interested in you.
Bro, er jappt einfach für immer.
I'm trying for happiness, you're a beautiful girl. I'm still learning too. I'm just learning. I don't know what boundaries are, but I'm learning.
Man lernt, was Boundaries sind als Kind schon, Digga.
You know when you have like a series online or whatever, kind of like The Boys. That's really good in the beginning, and then it really flops in the end because they dragged it out for 2 seasons longer than it needed to go, right? This is kind of like that. But it wasn't good from season 1, and then it kept going for another 12 seasons. What the is this chain of texts, man? If a chick had something nice to say about a man, 9 times out of 10, she put him in a friend zone. Usually a chick don't have nice thing to say about somebody. She plan on bending over for exclamation mark emoji. For example, her, you seem like a nice guy. Friend zone. Also her, you look like trouble. Bend over. Say I'm lying. I don't know, man. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest about this on a very anecdotal level.
Also, wenn wir wirklich so darüber sprechen, dass man eine richtige, intime Beziehung möchte mit einer Person. Ja, also nicht nur, hey, wir haben einmal Sex, sondern hey, wir sind jetzt zusammen für mehrere Jahre oder vielleicht sogar für immer. Keine Ahnung, Digga, mal sehen. Dann gehört eine Freundschaft genauso dazu wie romantische Gefühle. Tatsächlich. Das ist ein Grundgerüst, was sich immer steigern kann. Wenn du nicht verstehst, dass man erst mit einer Person befreundet ist, bevor es dann weitergehen kann, dann bist du auch einfach lost, glaube ich. Ja, es gibt auch so die Sache, dass du mit Leuten befreundet bist und dann habt ihr nur diese Freundschaft und ihr wollt gar, oder eine Partei will halt einfach nicht mehr, das passiert auch, das ist, was sie mit dieser Friendzone meinen, aber grundlegend, wenn du wirklich eine emotionale Bindung eingehen möchtest, musst du auch freundschaftlich da sein, Digga.
I have had women who
eigentlich
have
basic.
romantically dated who have told me both of these things. Okay?
Facebook relationship scientist or whatever, I swear to God.
You made it home safe last night, yes? Thank you for coming to hang out. I wanted you to know I didn't want to push you to do anything at all. I was thinking it, but didn't want to be a sleaze. But we broke the ice. I would love for you to come back and hang out again. Is that okay? Punctuation. Yes, I made it home safe. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. Thank you for your hospitality. I really don't think we're a match, though. Best of luck in your search. Take care. Oh, I should have been a sleazeball. I will make sure to be that from this day forward.
Oh mein Gott.
Being
Digga.
hospitable, save it. I should have not respected you, cause you birches here.
Natürlich, Frauen respektieren ist der erste Fehler, den man macht. Ja.
Don't want respect, you all just want to be treated like poop. Sorry for being nice this time, I'm not sorry about what I said. Birches, like the sleuths they are, is better. Well, don't care what the frick you say, I can be a douchebag too. You know it's not that I ain't your type. I didn't get busy, that's what the problem was. Well, thank you for showing me that I should treat bitches like the sleuths they are. Good day. Don't bother responding, cause I shall not be so nice ever again. I messed up when I should have been choking you with my privates. Poetry.
Ja. Ich frage mich manchmal, warum die Mühe, Bruder? Warum, also wenn die das denken, ne, warum die Mühe? Digga, warum die Mühe? Ist das, dass die denken, okay, ich bin jetzt ein richtiger Bastard und dann überzeuge ich die nochmal damit, weil Bad Boys gehen ja voll ab? Ist das Gedankengut? Was sollen die damit bezwecken, Digga? Was ist passiert in deren Gehirn, weißt du?
I guess I'm stupid, but not really a low-class gimp like every loser guy in Cali.
I appreciate that you were respectful. That would have been a problem if you weren't. Not.
Ja, wäre ein Problem, wenn du jetzt nicht respektvoll wärst, ne? Also wirklich.
But everyone is a match. It's nothing personal. Sometimes
Crazy as
there's
you antworted.
chemistry and sometimes it's not. I didn't do anything to deserve this kind of vibe you're sending me. I've been nothing but polite, respectful, and honest. I'm sorry you feel this way. I still wish you the best. You block this contact.
That's a pretty good choice. What
Ja,
the hell is
also
this
eine gute
crash out,
Choice.
man? This is like the lamest villain arc ever. It's like, oh my god, one person on Tinder rejected me. I am never going to be nice to anyone ever again.
Das ist so dumm.
My god. Text from a good man. How are you doing? Text from Chad. Birch, pick up.
Oh mein Gott. Da haben wir natürlich direkt Bock, ne? Haben wir natürlich direkt Bock. Boah, Leute, auch diese KI-Images, so, diese ganze Kultur von diesen NiceGuys ist so abgefuckt. Es ist so schwer nachvollziehbar, wenn du ein normaler Mensch bist. Wenn du ein normales soziales Verständnis hast, ist das so krank schwer nachzuvollziehbar, warum Menschen so drauf sind, Digga. Das ist wirklich unglaublich. Habt ihr da vielleicht auch schon Erfahrungen mit solchen NiceGuys gehabt? Schreibt's mir gerne in die Kommentare. Wir fänden das sehr interessant tatsächlich. Ja, es fasziniert mich, ja? Das fasziniert mich, wie Menschen so sein können, wirklich.
You know what's so incredibly funny to me when I make a video like this and I get to some like comic thing like this, is that every single person so far in this video that I've proclaimed they are a nice person isn't very nice. I know, shocker, the title of the video is r/NiceGuys.
Yeah.
But ironically, that means they are closer to the second dude in this comic than the first one. But they're still not getting the response they would want. Or maybe they think they are still genuinely nice and they need to be like meaner or whatever. I also just realized that in her bubble right there was not like a sun emoji that I first thought. It is, it is something else.
Oh mein Gott, ich dachte auch, das wäre ein Sun-Emoji, Digga. Oh mein Gott, Bruder! Wer macht das, Digga?
Females, assuming I'm like most men was your first mistake. Sincerely, good.
Ich bin was Besonderes, ja, ich bin nicht wie die anderen Kerle. Ich bin ein richtig geiler Typ, glaub mir.
Men. Hashtag stop simping. Why does this
Bin ich
sound
wie die
so
anderen.
threatening? You know, that was your first mistake. Like,
Jeder Mensch ever, ich bin nicht wie die anderen.
what exactly is going to happen?
What is up with your smexifon extremely doable butt, baby?
What's
wrong with you? Wow, that is the first time I've ever given a lady a compliment and she actually has the nerve to ask me what's wrong with me. It's not me that's anything wrong with, it's
Ja,
you.
was ein
Because
tolles
you apparently
Kompliment auch.
don't either know how to handle a compliment or actually against men who give you any compliments. But either way, I'm sorry for giving you a compliment and you will never have to worry about me ever again. And I am a man of my
Dafür sollte sie auch
word.
entschuldigen. Disgusting.
Okay, so yeah,
Maybe we should have like a little click academy about how like compliments work, okay? So first example now, it's like the example of compliment. Wow, bro, that's a nice shirt. You see? Compliment, low stakes, it complements their sense of fashion and how their clothes fit them. Very nice, low stakes, everyone enjoys hearing their shirt is nice. Second example,
Yeah.
wow bro, I would really love to shove a cactus into your rectum. It could be seen as somewhat invasive and offensive, you know, and if you are intimate with
Gut,
someone
das
to
ist
the
auch
point that
erklärt
you do
jetzt.
enjoy
Lernen wir
yourself a
alle
little
was.
bit of fine cactus pulling on a Friday night, it's probably with like a very particular person. You wouldn't enjoy the cactus shoving just with any old stranger that expresses that interest in you. 41 man, CEO at self-employed. Liked your photo. Hello.
Hey, happy Friday. Any fun plans for the weekend?
I have to work, lol. And you?
What do? Both days or just one?
Just one.
What is your job?
I'm a manager. And you?
Of what? Oh, I'm an insurance broker.
People. Duh, lol.
Indeed. What industry? A lot of managers. I manage accounts, so there's that, hence account managers.
Now I'm Manager.
Good luck out there. Word of advice, learn how to converse.
Das ist immer so lustig, ne? Wenn du so diese Dialoge siehst und dann merkst halt, die eine Person hat sich überhaupt keine Mühe gegeben zur Antwort und die andere so, ey, wer ist nur froh, wenn du versuchst zu lernen, wie man eine Konversation führt, Digga. Das ist immer so respektlos und ich liebe es.
Don't live on luck.
Weißt du, weil die andere Person könnte auch sagen, okay, die Person ist langweilig und gibt sich keine Mühe zum Reden, heißt du scheiß drauf. Aber nein, die geht außerhalb ihres Wegs und sagt, ey Bruder, ich gebe dir jetzt voll den Tipp, lern doch mal eine Konversation zu führen, du dummes Arschloch. Da ist so dieser Spice, der noch oben drauf ist, der nicht nötig ist, aber noch genuine dir noch ein gutes Gefühl gibt.
Good luck to you. You're the one that's gonna need the help. My inbox is full. Any woman that asks the same question as all the other ones get pushed to the back. You need to be original. Black women be like, oh, we're bringing race into this?
Oh, wundervoll. Da kann ja nichts falsch passieren. Also.
Number 1, hello. Number 2, where do you work? Number 3, expect to be asked out. Sorry, but you have to be nicer at your age. Or, I'll just keep my money and time and deal with a more agreeable, younger, prettier, enthusiastic woman.
Oh man, that inbox must be so full. It's like, it's just fucking busting.
Hey,
das ist bestimmt nicht verstaubt.
Sit on my face and I'll eat my way to your heart. Is what I'll say to you if I wasn't such a nice and gentle guy.
Boah, Digga. Der liest es auch genauso vor, wie man sich vorstellt, wie das klingt, ne? Das ist natürlich hat er auch Pickerick als Profilbild. Selbstverständlich. Zu 100%. Natürlich.
But I said it anyway. Anyway, hello, I'm Roy, and I'm a nice guy, and I'm 24.
Roy, Bruder Roy. Wie würdest du denn reagieren, wenn jemand so zu dir schreibt? Roy, du bist doch ein Baby, lern das doch, Bruder.
Maybe it's a good thing that birth rates are going down. Maybe humanity should not just procreate at this point. Maybe that's a good thing. Stop making fun of nice guys like me on Reddit. You useless void shouldn't even have the rights to post on Reddit. You should be locked up in cages and only used for breeding, you useless subhuman creature.
Aber ist ein nice guy natürlich, ja. Was für eine abgefuckte Fantasie auch noch.
This is satire, right? This has to be satire, there's no way. Accepting my alpha male message.
Send DM request. Like an alpha.
But being scared by my masculinity to respond to me.
Oh, ja.
I proved my strength again.
Alpha Male Message Request ist, glaube ich, meine liebste Wortkombination dieser Woche.
These black betas.
This has to be satire. There is no way this is real. This must be satire.
Nix, aber wenn ich jemanden anschreibe, schreibe ich Alpha Male Message Request. Warte mal, das machen wir jetzt mal. Wen schreiben wir denn an? Wir schreiben kein PMP an, warte. Wenn sie antwortet, dann. dann schicke ich euch den Screenshot, wenn die sie es erlaubt. Wartet. Wo haben wir sie denn da? So. Alpha Male Message Request. Sie hört das so lesen, denkt sich so, boah, was ein Hurensohn, Alter.
Is just bringing too many stereotypes into way too condensed of a text, right? When the density of stereotypes is too high, the chances of it being satire drastically goes up. The key to my heart is loyalty, emotional maturity, and being kind and understanding.
Together, we could go to the gym, pick up Panda Express on the way home, and then cuddle and watch YouTube together.
Get serious.
What do you mean by that?
You ain't about that life, Lorp. Let's get serious now.
What makes you say that? I'm so confused by your profile and approach to this conversation.
What's confusing? It's pretty cut and dry, lol.
I can't tell if you're joking or not with the let's get serious message.
I can't tell if you're joking regarding the actual statement itself. Sounds too good to be true and too chill.
No, why would
Bro, was labert der? Was lese ich hier gerade, Bro?
I just straight up put something I wasn't about in my bio?
You never met a woman who just enjoys like some takeout food and chilling with some Netflix on a Sunday? Like that is... Most people enjoy that. What do you mean? First, I don't know you, so could be completely falsifying everything. Secondly, a lot of people say stuff like that and are completely emotionally unstable. Like you.
Er ist so
As an
überhaupt nicht
example,
emotional
you know?
unstable. Überhaupt nicht.
Okay, first, why would I lie on a dating app? Secondly, and more importantly, what made you think that Get Serious would in any world somehow make a woman stable or not go, oh, that sounds like a dude I want to date? Do yourself a favor and unmatch with me.
I think I found my answer. You're argumentative and possibly bipolar.
Natürlich.
Have a nice night.
Oh, ja,
What did
ja.
his profile mean about, like, loyalty, emotional maturity, being kind and understanding? I guess that goes for the other person. Well, he has none of those. I want my partner to be emotionally stable, because my emotions are a fucking tornado.
Wahrscheinlich.
You know what is really messed up? Let me tell you a story. I was recently talking to a woman who was coming out of an abusive relationship. We talked for a little bit, and she said, oh my god, I've never had a man treat me as nice as you have. Instantly, I said, damn it! She giggled and said, what? I said, damn it, I am going in the friend zone. She vehemently denied it. A couple of days later, she tells me she doesn't want to talk anymore, and she hasn't. I wonder what happened in between this conversation.
wundere mich
and
auch.
2 days is a lot of time for
was da
things to go
passiert.
to shit. I was right. You're a nice guy. Is a dagger straight in a man's heart, ladies.
Natürlich.
Why do you complain about...
Wehe, ihr schreibt in die Kommentare, dass ich ein netter Kerl bin. Ich töte euch. Aber ich bin ein netter Kerl. Das ist so die Logik von diesen Leuten.
No nice guys. Want a nice guy. I wish nice guys like me. And then when you meet one, you instantly friendzone them is shaking my freaking head. Okay.
Oh my
You want to know
God.
what I think happened here, especially considering his pointing out she came out of a bad relationship previously.
Ganz einfach, der hat einfach mehr gesprochen und sie hat gemerkt, was für ein Hurensohn er ist.
He probably did treat her well for like a day or two until something came up where he did not get what he wanted, and she saw the same red flags in him as she saw in her partner that she indeed broke up with. That is what I think happened, just reading between the lines here. It's a very convenient 2-day gap there where he doesn't mention what actually happened. I am just going on a limb and saying that's exactly what happened in that gap of time. These birches just be giving it out but want to friendzone me? Nah, baby, show me how friendly that coochie has been. Keep it classy, my Rizzler. Keep it classy.
Rizzlord,
The
Alter.
details. I just want to find a genuine girl. Hi, we met on Blorp.
Hello.
Nice jugs, by the way. Offended? Lim out? I'm just looking for genuine relationship.
Wow, you're cute. Are you single?
Hottie alert, siren emoji. Hottie
Hottie
alert, siren
alert,
emoji.
Alter.
Hottie alert, siren emoji. No, it didn't work the 2 first times. Better try a 3rd time. You're so hot. Oof, did not work. I'm a nice guy, by the way. Could have treated you good. 10-incher. 10K in savings. Hell yeah. Okay, how do I say this without sounding like an absolute asshole? You know, usually when people flex finances, it is cringy and unlikable, okay? But this dude doesn't
Yeah.
even have finances to flex, and he still does it. Like, what?
Oh, Lamau.
Why are you not blowing up my phone constantly? Am I not at least on the B team of coolest human you ever met? Lemau, what's up, you gorgeous thespian you? Honestly, sorry, by the way, I feel like when you hit me up, I just nerd out on you, cause I'm like, Lemau, she ain't gonna do me anywhere. Here is what I'm thinking about, pal. Here's some lyrics I wrote about one of my best friends who died like 5 years ago.
Bro, wo kommt das auf einmal her? Die ganze Zeit irgend so eine cringy Flirt-Scheiße, die richtig kacke geschrieben ist und jetzt auf einmal das. Auf einmal Traumadump, gib ihn.
Oh, one of my friends, and she freaking loved it, and she was so close to him, and didn't think she was sad. She thought it was like an, I love the joy of our moments together, washed away all pain type deal, which was so cool, but then someone else told me it was depressing lemafau, and I don't like that. I'm not really a lyricist, and my bar for poetry is too freaking high. I don't want sad words, I want to write stuff. You can't spell write, but you talk about being a writer. Okay, go off, queen. Stuff that's either fun or like serious but beautiful, like the Divine Comedy in a way. Like how Dante walks through hell and then last line and then she went out and saw the stars. Like, I like the love of life, I like its intensity and beauty, and I want to mention the sad to let the happy ring through, you know. I am so high.
Ah, jetzt verstehe ich. Jetzt hast du
Anyway,
Sinn.
here they are. It won't make sense. Most of it is just memories. Stoop Man Jr., Mojo Jojo doing damage, roadies going, Boju Banton, Dr. Mantis, not your
Ich bin
planet.
nicht bereit dafür.
I wrote this song for Warren Manton, that teddy bear gun, fuck your mama. Not a care, bro. Dalai Lama, Jufro Jesus, superstar speeding in a stolen car. What?
Bruder,
He'll
was?
steal your birch and
Bro, geht's wirklich nicht gut. Dem geht's wirklich gar nicht gut, so.
then your car. He said he don't believe in God. Oh, that's a good rhyme. But we lit candles for his mom. Why did you light candles for his mom? And now he's up there in the stars. I miss you, dude, and it's so hard. But when the talking heads come on, you showed me the Beatles, bro. George was your favorite one, I know. Real long nights, blood from our noses. What? Laughing, singing, outcasts, roses. We get kicked out, we just migrate. Loving life, we don't mind migraines. Is migraine supposed to rhyme with migrate? Anyway, Warren's flying, he's in the sky.
Ich frage mich, warum sie nicht
Thunder's
geantwortet
just
hat.
how our boys say hi. Oh, that's actually a rhyme. Jufro Jesus. I don't know what that means.
für
Oh my
Jufro?
god, are you on drugs? I just read the part where you said you're high. No, but I just lost interest in talking to you. I don't need a wise ass remarks from some stupid hoe. Bye-bye.
Junge,
What's happening?
was war das für
Fuck
ein
with your shitty
Counter,
plays and your
Bruder?
blork. You're weird. What do you mean? You can't
passiert,
just send this
Digga?
and be like, nah, I grew tired of talking to you. What is it? What is this, like, bait and switch tactic?
Oh
What
mein
is
Gott.
this? When husband passed away, oh so sad, 1 month
das hab
still
ich
sad,
gesehen auf
1 year,
Reddit.
new man, what the frick? But when wife passed away, 5 years, 20
Ja.
years, you see,
Männer finden niemals neue Frau. Das ist das Problem auch, ja.
a nice guy
Ehrlich.
like me, I am gonna be miserable forever, because that's what my wife, and we loved each other, that's what she would have wanted for me, to be miserable forever. But God forbid you find a new one, that means you're a piece of shit. Women, am I right? AI slap
Boah,
is the
war mir
worst thing that has happened to online discourse in the past good while, isn't it? Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this beautiful video about relationships and love as much as I enjoyed having you here. I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day, you wonderful, beautiful being. I will see you again in the very near future. Take care. Mwah.
Das war ein sehr schönes Video. Mua. Das Originalvideo ist wie immer unten in der Beschreibung, Leute. Boah, so, ich weiß nicht, so gegen Ende, Digga, meine Hören. Menschen sind einfach disgusting und eklig und furchtbar und ich hasse alles. Es war wirklich hart. So. Der Typ auf Drogen war ein bisschen lustig, aber weiß nicht, ist ja im Ende auch nur irgendwie ein komischer Troll und ich weiß nicht, Leute. Ich verstehe schon, warum die Geburtsraten runtergehen, so. Die Scheiße ist undateable. Haut rein, Leute. Ciao.